For those who don't know, I live in a city where all my friends live here too. I have one friend who lives in this house, another friend who lives in that other house. But today I want to pull a prank. I'm going to pretend that today is basically my funeral here in Roblox because there was an accident and I want to see their reaction. So I'm leaving here because I have to figure out how I'm going to do all of this. But guys, that friend of mine just showed up there and apparently he's calling me. So guys, I'm coming over here to see what's going on. Okay, I'm going up right here. He said, it's really bad having the cemetery in front of my house. In front of his house, we have this really weird place. You can see that there are several graves here and also a cemetery car. But guys, it was good that he showed me this because now I already know what I should do to bury myself here in Roblox. I'm basically going to talk to the owner of this house. I said, what does the person who lives there do? Guys, I want to know the job of the owner of that house. He said here, he takes care of the cemetery. But guys, he went back inside and just said bye and apparently closed the door. He went back in to do something, apparently to watch TV. But guys, I'm going down here because now I have to talk to this player. He has a really weird house. There are several skeletons here that are really creepy, but I'm looking inside. And guys, apparently I have to talk to him, who is a player I've never seen before, but he just picked up some papers. He said, do you want to have someone's funeral? Actually, I want to have my own funeral. I said, I want to have my funeral. Can you help me? Guys, he's the first person to know about my plans. But guys, he's really scared. He said, I'm not going to help. That's too insane. Look, but if I pay you, I'm sure he'll help. So I just grabbed this money, and now apparently he's happy and writing something. He said, sign this contract. I'll help you. Okay, I just picked this up, and I'm basically signing this contract. Perfect. I handed it to him. Guys, everything worked out here, and now apparently he's going to help me do my funeral. So I'm following him because I want to see how this is going to be. Guys, in his car we have this coffin. Apparently, I'm going to be transported inside there. He said, first we have to fake your accident. Do you have any idea what to do? Look, I have the perfect idea because I have a Roblox car. I can basically crash it just to pretend it was an accident. So I'm coming here to get my car and just drive it. But now he's coming back here and I'm following him because this is important. Guys, he's arriving up ahead. I'm not really sure where he's going, but I'm just following him. But from what I noticed, he stopped right here and is looking at this Roblox tree. Guys, this tree is pretty interesting, but I don't know why he's looking at it. He said, we have to pretend you crashed into something like this tree. Guys, that idea is kind of interesting, but this tree isn't that great for a car crash. Maybe it's more interesting to crash the car right into this building. He said, call the player from the orange house. He's going to crash your car, and that way you won't get hurt. Okay guys, this is weird. I don't know what the job of the player in the orange house is, but I'm heading there to talk to him. Guys, I'm arriving right here directly at the player's house, but for some reason, there's a table right here, like it's the place where he meets people. But I'm not sure if I should go exactly here or maybe to his Roblox door. But guys, a player showed up there. Looks like I have to talk right here. I said, I want to fake my funeral and I need you to crash my car. Really? That's exactly what I want him to do. He said, oh my god, you want to fake a funeral? Yes, that's basically what I want to do. And if he agrees, I'll just give him this money. But guys, he's looking at it and apparently he agreed to do it. Guys, this is really good. Now he's finally going to do the job of crashing my Roblox car. So I'm heading back here and apparently he's following me. Guys, I'm going to take him here and I really want to see how he's going to do the crash because a crash is kind of hard to pull off. It really takes a lot of courage. I said, I need you to crash the car into the wall. But guys, he already left. He literally stole my car. Another player showed up here, and it looks like he's looking up ahead. And guys, the player grabbed my car, and now he's going to crash it at any moment here in Roblox. Guys, he's coming up front, and he just crashed my car. But guys, this actually worked out. He broke my Roblox car in a really interesting way. And surprisingly, he's totally fine. He really didn't get hurt. Well, actually, he just fell to the ground. Guys, this isn't very good. Maybe this is actually really bad. He did this because of me here in Roblox. He said, take the money, he'll get up from there. Okay, I grabbed the money. He actually got up just to take my money. Perfect. I handed over the money. But guys, now we're going to have to do my funeral here in Roblox. I don't think this is going to be easy, but that player is going back to his house since he already did his job. But I don't know how we're going to do the fake funeral in Roblox because I've never done this before. He said, it's easy, come with me. I'm going to follow him because he probably knows what he's doing. So he got in the car, and from what I noticed, he's heading to the cemetery. But guys, there's someone at the cemetery. I really don't know who this player is, but he looks really strong. He really looks like he has a lot of strength, and for some reason, he's crying. I said, why are you crying? Seriously, this doesn't make sense. I don't know why this player is crying. He said, because I want to. I probably shouldn't have asked that. But guys, now I want to see how this conversation is going to go. He said, I need you to do a fake funeral, so decorate the whole place, okay? But guys, it looks like he agreed, and now he started building something. I don't even know what he's doing. All I know is that the player is sitting here waiting for him to finish his job. Guys, I'm going to stay here too, but I want to see what he's doing. Apparently, he just finished this. This is going to be the place where people talk about what they thought of me. Now he's building something else. This time he made a grandstand. Guys, this is really interesting. It's actually looking really cool, but the player stood up here. He said, I'm going to send invites to the players. Who should I call? Look, I want you to call everyone, literally all the players, because I don't know if they'll all see it, but it's going to be interesting to invite everyone. I said, invite everyone. Seriously, this is really simple. And now he's going back there just to call the players. But guys, I want to see if they're really going to come here. If they do come here, I'm going to have to disguise myself and hide somewhere. But guys, apparently he's finishing this part in Roblox. He really did this very quickly. Everything here is almost ready, and everything is going really well. I just don't know why he added this water. I said, remove the water. Seriously, the water didn't look that good. But now he's removing it, and now it looks much better. But guys, I think I'm going to have to hide, because soon the players will come here, and maybe they'll see me in Roblox and find out this is fake. But guys, he arrived at the player's door, and he just got serious, because he has something very serious to say. He's going to have to tell all the players. But guys, this friend of mine is right here, and for some reason he's watching TV. But the TV is turned off. I really don't know what's going on. But guys, now he changed a lot of things. He really changed a lot here. It looks very different from before. But guys, he only placed 3 chairs, and actually he should have added more. I said, add more chairs. Seriously, because maybe more than 3 people will come here. But he's looking at it. He said, more than 3 people never come here. Okay, got it. And now he went back to building. But guys, this player is coming here, maybe to say something. He's even staring at me. He said, they're already coming. Hide. Okay guys, I'm getting out of here. But he handed me this camera, probably to see what's happening. Guys, I'm coming to the hospital. I'm going to have to go up here. I'm going to see basically everything that's happening. Guys, he's still working over there, but actually, he sat down right in that part, exactly on that Roblox chair. Now he's moving his car out of the way, because it was blocking things. And guys, I want to see who's going to show up at my funeral, and also what they're going to say. But guys, it looks like my friend is coming out here to see the funeral in Roblox, and he's coming down now. And guys, this is really sad. He's arriving up front, and parking his car right here. He was the first person to get here, and you can clearly see that he's very sad. There's also this other player coming, and he's arriving without a car. For some reason, he's coming here on foot. But guys, there are actually a lot of people coming to my funeral here in Roblox. I thought nobody was going to come here, but there are actually several people arriving here. Guys, this is really sad, but there's one friend of mine missing, the one who lives in that red house. And now it looks like he's coming in his car and just leaving from there. But guys, for some reason it started to rain. This is really weird, because the rain is making the day even sadder. Now the last player arrived here, and my funeral is finally going to start, because they're all here. He said, I think everyone's here. But guys, now he's coming right here to talk to everyone about everything that's happening. But there's still one last player coming, and he said, wait for me. Looks like he's the last one who came to see my funeral here in Roblox. But I want to see how this is going to start. He said, today is the end of the guy with purple hair whose name I don't even know. He had a bunch of names he could have used, but he picked a really bad one. Now they're all here, and apparently it's someone's turn to speak. In this case, my friend came up front, and the Joker sat in his chair. I'm sure he's not going to be very happy, and he actually got mad. He said, get out of my chair. Man, they're joking around at my funeral. This is just really weird. And now both of them fell, because they punched each other at the same time in Roblox. Guys, this is so weird. They totally ruined my funeral in a really strange way. He said, looks like there are going to be 3 funerals today. So that's actually true. But guys, a lot of time passed, and now finally everything is back to normal. They're handing out flowers at my grave here in Roblox. And guys, there's a giant line. Several players are going to bring flowers here. Now he moved out of the way, because the next player is coming up. But guys, my friend is bringing a hamburger. That's just so weird. I'm watching everything from here. Now he handed over the flower, and it's my friend's turn to bring something, but he grabbed a ball and just threw it in there. Guys, that was really sad. And now he came right up here. I don't know what they're waiting for. They're probably waiting for the Joker. He said, Joker, do you have something to give him now? The Joker is coming over here. He said, I don't even know who he is. I only came because I was curious. Guys, this is weird, but my friend got mad because that was really disrespectful. But now the Joker is looking up here, and actually he picked up binoculars. He said, he's alive, and he's on top of the hospital. And now more people are looking up here. Guys, this is terrible. They all just realized that I'm on top of the mountain in Roblox. And maybe this is going to be a really big problem. Now a player is coming over here. He really looks super angry. Guys, I'd better get out of here before he gets up here. So I'm heading back. But guys, now it's simply too late. I can't go down because I really can't jump from this height. It's way too high. He said, you lied to all of us. Look, it was just a test because I wanted to see what they would do. But now another player is coming up here. And guys, this is terrible because they're really mad. He said, now you're going to have a real funeral. Guys, this is awful. I have to get out of here fast before things get worse. But they're getting here. Guys, I have to run away. But I can't jump down from here. So I'm heading right over here. But now he showed up to help me. Guys, this is really good. Now we're finally escaping from the players who are chasing me. They're really mad. I'm really lucky this player is helping me because otherwise this would have been the end for me. But guys, he turned back because he wants to follow the traffic rules. But meanwhile, the players are coming and he has to speed up urgently. Perfect. He's finally speeding up. That was almost the end for me. But now he's driving uphill. He's taking me back to my house. In this case, my house is up here. It's this red house right here. And finally he arrived right here. I said, thanks for the help, but he already ran off, scared of what's happening now. I'm coming inside. But guys, there's a problem. This player also grabbed an axe. He said, you lied to all of us, guys. But he's the only one here. But apparently more players are coming. Guys, they're all really mad because I faked my funeral here in Roblox. So now I just lock my house to really avoid problems. Guys, they're all super angry because I faked my funeral. I said, but I'm alive. You should be happy. And yes, I'm being serious. But guys, now he got happy and he actually agreed. But it looks like the players up front don't agree. This is really bad. He said, we want justice. In this city, no one lies. Guys, I'm going to run away before they break the door. And apparently they just broke it. Guys, I'm running away, but they're already coming here. This is really bad because they won't stop chasing me in Roblox. They're seriously really mad. Guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button and I'll add you on Roblox.